Jeff and Phoenix back with another one. Munchie B presses 600. He also tells a story on when Alex Alonso from Street TV um, walked into a bar and downtown LA. He was doing an interview. He was dropping off the person he was interviewing. The person he was interviewing wanted to be dropped off there to go in and have a drink. Alex Alonso decides to go in and have a drink with that person he interviewed. And when he walked in there, he said there was just a bunch of police in there, smoking cigars. And he said 600 was in there smoking cigars with him. Now this is Alex Alonso from Street TV. He has a good name. I don't think he would lie. He said he's seen it with his own eyes. And Munchie B, also says Wack don't want no smoke with Alex Alonso. Alex Alonso's, been wanting to fade with Wack 100. So Munchie B don't like the way they playing with his name 600 and Wack. So he calls in and tries to press him and put some facts to the table. And he tells that story about 600 in a lounge smoking cigars with police. I don't know why you would be doing that. I don't. But you guys decide. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
And it's morals over money. 2 times. It's morals over money. And it's a quick dime sack real quick, man. Because these dudes is pissing me off, dude. These is weirdos and wannabe trying to pass they self off as gangsters, bro, and it pissed me off, right? This dude, Weenie 100, do some content. Well, no, he make a post and he shared some content that me and Alex Alonso did, and alluding that we snitches or something, or we implicating somebody in some high ones, right? We did a segment on straight politicking and we talking about, people that got took to jail on their indictment in Palmdale. And I said the PDLs and 2Ps are deep in Palmdale, which they are. The 2Ps in the Palmdale in the 2Ps and PDLs are deep in Palmdale. And top of the comments is 600. He say, "Oh yeah, trying to something with a murder or something with Wack or something." First of all, I'm like, damn, why would this fool do this, right? Why would he say some stupid shit? So now, these fools is the police for real, and they like to throw snitch allegations and say they exposers. Man, look, if you so good at getting paperwork, where mine's at? Where mine's at? I've been a person of interest in a whole lot of cases, bro. Hey, look, Wack, you got all these relationships with police. Why you don't tell Reggie Wright to tap in with Inglewood Police and ask him about me? Ask him on my track record. Tell him ask Officer Rankins. That's a detective now. Tell him ask Detective Tripp that retired. He was hell bent on getting me on something and couldn't. He had to retire without getting Munchie. Tell him ask because I know Reggie Wright and all these people, Blaylock and Blackman from Inglewood Police. Ask him, nigga, you crazy, right? But 600 got some nerve. Okay, now, Michael Dowd. Y'all could probably Google him. Michael Dowd. He's a notorious crooked cop. Been to jail and all that shit. Got out. Notorious crooked cop. Michael Dowd, right? Now, my good friend Marcos, he do content. You know what I mean? And he throws Alex Alonso alley-oop like you could interview Michael Dowd. Right? So shout out Cinemills, you know what I'm saying? Everybody go subscribe to Cinemills. You know what I'm saying? So Alex, okay, my interview to do Michael Dowd. They do the interview, and after they done, Michael Dowd asked for a ride because he Ubered there to the spot. So Alex Alonso gives the man a ride. He's going to this cigar lounge, right? So Marcos is there, the one that linked them together to do the interview. So Alex Alonso get there. He gets out because he's going to go in there and he's going to speak to Marcos. He go in there. It's off-duty police officers and crooked cops and retired police officers all hanging out, hitting cigars and shit. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. On my daughters, nigga. On Inglewood Family Gangsta Bloods, bro. 600 is in there smoking cigars with the police. On my daughters. He's in there smoking cigars with the police. Now, my question was like, damn, why is these police officers hanging with this crooked cop? I thought you was like a disgraced officer if you do things that Michael Dowd did. But, you know, Michael Dowd pulled up to go hang out. That's one, right? For two, why is 600 hanging out with the police smoking cigars? And look. And I never said nothing about this because, you know, when I have conversations with people, I don't know if they want me to repeat this type of, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. That's one thing. All right, two. I'm gonna speed it up since I said this a dime sack. Whack 100. Act so tough. Now, me and this man bumped heads on Clubhouse. He said some very disrespectful and fictitious things, right? Now, I come from a volatile past, bro, and I only know one way to handle things. Because I'm not going to win with this man on Clubhouse. That's his arena. You know what I mean? So my thing was, I would like to talk to this dude, like, face to face. Know what I'm saying? And really something that he need to be touched, right? Okay. Now, maybe 2 years ago, my boy Rocky, 2.5 years ago, my boy Rocky, it's his birthday. Birthday weekend or birthday. He's having something. Hey, pull up, bro. All right, I'm going to pull up. Now, at the time, Whack 100 and Rocky, they boys. They be hollering, they cool or whatever. So, in my mind, I'm thinking, this my opportunity. We go get this fool, right? So, I'm with the homies, and they split on what they. I'm like, I'm pulling up the Rocky shit, cause you know I got a motive. And I thought the homies wanted to bounce somewhere else. I said, look, what we gonna do is we gonna pull up there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all Bicky, I'm just gonna be in there for like an hour and shit, and then we could bounce. My whole thing was the homies just parked up in the car. If Whack there, we have a conversation and he's disrespectful, I'm all right, you got that, boss. And we gonna whack your bitch ass, period. Right? And this the same day I met Rich Trapper. He push up, introduce himself. The homie Rocky right there. And Rich Trapper like, yeah, I'm from 60s. I'm like, okay. The homie Rocky like, no, he cool though. I'm like, they not know. My mind is on something else. I didn't even tell Rocky this because this is his boy, and maybe he'd try to defuse the situation, or you know what I'm saying. I wanted Whack to be there. He wasn't there. I go outside, get some air. Wacko from Bompton there. I'm like, damn, what's up, Wacko? Where Whack at? Wacko like, I don't know. Fuck that nigga, right? I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought, shit, Wacko like, fuck that nigga. I'm like, oh, okay. We just get to talk about different shit, lowriders and shit, because this shit was stuck in three-wheel motion. He was waiting on the tow. He told me how he drove from Inglewood to Bompton one time on the freeway on 3-wheel motion. I'm like, damn, that's cold. So he wasn't there. I stayed for a short time and I shook. The homies is ready. B team is ready to smack. If the conversation go, it was go hurt you, boy. All this on my hood is down the street from No Jumpers. Matter of fact, hold on, my bad. What you call it? Hold on, I know you don't like me to do it this way, but I'm about to. Hold on.
B message call button.
Cause I know you like for me to do it on the. I gotta come with receipts. Hold on.
Off.
I want this little bitch to answer, and she gonna tell you we pushed up in here.
Your call has been
Hey, listen.
to an automated voice.
Listen. So at the end of that night, I go back to the Brawl House. I'm on that Clubhouse app just listening, and Wack pops in, and he talk about his night and said, oh, he was out with his daughter. It was his daughter's birthday. I said, oh, that's why he wasn't there. That's why he wasn't there. Now, I forget what month this was. So whatever month Rocky birthday is, his daughter's birthday is in that same month. Nigga, stop playing, bro. You ain't about no action on Inglewood Family, bro. 2 years ago, niggas was trying to press play on you. Nigga, the girl Mika, she knew I had some disdain towards you, right? The one that put 3 fingers in his ass. So, I'm in the hood. The next day she called. She said, oh, I got Whack on the other line. I'm like, yeah, all right, she merged it. The nigga nice as hell, right? She texted me, record the call. That's not my get down at the time. Fast forward, in retrospect, you always need to be recorded, right? You telling me, oh, what's your issue with me, man? It seemed like, you kept coming in the room, and you talking about making diss songs about me. I'm like, damn, how the fuck you know I said that shit? But he didn't tell me who said it. But I figured it out. It's that bitch from 5'9" Brim, that Buster. I ain't gonna say his name. He from 5'9" Brim, and he make beats and shoot music videos and shit. The one that the cameraman that quit on Blueface, that first series of Blue Girls Club. That bitch ass nigga. That's who told you that shit. So Nick Hashem, he's getting slapped on Inglewood Family. Hold on. And before I get up out of here, I'm gonna try to hit the bitch back one more time. Call B.
Calling B.
I like to have receipts. Hey, you listening, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cause I was trying to call you. Look, all right. Remember that day we went to the homie party, the homie Rocky, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Not only it's the homie birthday, but what did I go for?
What whack? I
Uh,
mean, wait, is that
uh,
what that one?
yeah, the wax shit.
Yeah. You was hoping to see whack. Yeah, you was hoping to run into him.
Right. That's the day I met the rich trapper nigga. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
I didn't even tell a homie what I was up to with the wax shit because they was cool at the
Right.
time. I didn't want them to,
Right.
bro. And then okay, after we went back to your house, do you remember why he wasn't there? Well, how I found out why he wasn't there?
Um. Oh. Wait. Hmm.
Cause I remember I was listening on that Clubhouse shit. I heard his bitch ass pop in there. Then he was, oh yeah, today was my daughter's birthday. I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
I think. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why he
It was
wasn't
like.
there.
Uh huh.
Okay, nigga was strapped up, right or wrong.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Always. But yeah.
Man, all right, no, no, I was trying to call you. You know what I'm saying? Just,
Yeah, but I also remember when you talked to Wack, and yeah, he was he was very, he wasn't like how he is on TV, yeah, at all. Like, I
Right.
mean, like,
The very
he was
the very
like, you
next
was up,
day.
bro. Like, he didn't even have no type of tone. He sounded different. I couldn't believe it was him because I'm like, is this really like? Yeah, I remember that too, though. But yeah, his
Hey, hey,
energy was
hey, hey, hey,
different.
hey, 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 hold on. And then the girl that merged the call was texting me talking about some recorded,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I was like, I ain't even on that.
yeah, yep, yep.
Okay, no, hey, that bitch back popping it on Inglewood family, but you know,
Oh wow. He was not. He didn't even have the same. What? He was all like, "Oh yeah, bro. I've been wanting to talk to you. No, it's no. It was all love. If you feel me, if anything, you was the one who was like, what's good? Like, like, yeah. You was trying to check his temperature for sure. But like
right?
you said, yeah, he was busy. He was busy that day.
All right, so if he would have been there the night before I got on the phone with him, bro, it would have been bad for that nigga. And
Yeah,
now here it
yeah,
is, 2 years later, this nigga still popping it.
yeah.
But
That's crazy.
the whole time he not knowing this though.
Yeah, cause yeah. She did say recorded. I was saying recorded too, cause like, yeah, people can't believe, like, you wouldn't believe it. Nobody would believe it. Like, for real, like. That's why we were saying recorded, but I know you always don't know. Yeah, you be thinking on some police shit, so I feel it too.
Yeah, but all right, shit. I'm about to shake this little spot. I'm gonna bang your line on B's end.
Alrighty.
All right.
600 smoking cigars with the police. Michael Dowd, Google him. He's a notorious crooked cop on IFG, bro. You was there. That cigar lounge. I forget what's supposed to be the name of. You was there with all the police officers, bro. Whack. Nigga was on you 2.5 years ago. Nigga. On Inglewood Family, bro. Stop playing, bitch. But anyways, everybody keeping morals over money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all that good shit. I'm out of here, bro. B-Team.